Obesis was born into poverty. As a child, he could only plow fields for the cattle. When he grew up, his father finally bought a cow.
Woohoo! How'd you do that, father? I sold you into slavery! Arrivederci, sucker!
Thus, Obesis and the others were taken to Rome. Everything there fascinated them, but it wasn't long before they were sold to the gladiatorial arena.
Remember, there are no small wounds, only small victims.
Obesis was soon thrust into the arena to fight. In contrast, his opponent was strong and imposing. Seeing this, Obesis could only defend himself. But in order to survive, Obesis had to fight back fiercely. With years of experience plowing fields, he quickly defeated his opponent. This caught the attention of the slave owner's daughter, Marjola. She instantly fell in love with him.
That chiseled bumpkin just killed my prized psychopath. Feed him to the hippos!
No, Father. Look how the crowd loves him. That hunky rube could put a lot of togas in the seats.
Majora, you have quite the mind for the family business.
Eventually, Marjola managed to save Obesis. From then on, Obesis repeatedly won in the arena. Over time, he also fell in love with Marjola. One night, several slaves gathered together and swore to fight for their freedom. However, when Obesis returned to his room, Marjola secretly found him, and they went on a date. Soon, their relationship was exposed.
It would appear that one of you lowly gladiators has impregnated my daughter. Tell me who laid with her, and the rest of you will be spared the lash.
To help Obesis, several slaves stood up and covered for him.
You jerks! You knew I liked her!
We were covering for you, jackass.
Oh, right. Sir, I'm in love with your daughter. If you must punish someone, punish me.
Place his head on the beheading block.
Obesis was then sent to the executioner's block, but the slave owner broke his chains. Soon, Obesis and Marjola were married. The slave owner gave Obesis the gladiator's door from the arena as a wedding gift. When Obesis wanted to set the slaves free, Marjola stopped him.
Look, fellas, no one honors oaths more than me. No one. Just give me a little time till we get on our feet, then I'll totally free you.
Afterward, Obesis opened a laundry business in the city. He made a fortune by collecting urine to wash clothes. He became wealthy and took his family on luxurious cars and moved into a mansion. But at a party, Marjola persuaded Obesis to enter politics. He was successfully convinced and requested to join the Senate.
Ha 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 ha! The P-guy, a senator? That would be an insult to the dignity of this office. Now, if you'll excuse me, Senator Horse and I are going shopping for lewd pottery.
Obesis grew dissatisfied with the words of the opposition. Just then, the emperor's adopted son, Burns, suddenly appeared. He wanted Obesis to assassinate the emperor. Once Burns took the throne, Obesis would be able to enter the Senate. The two quickly reached an agreement. That night, Obesis secretly snuck into the palace and killed the emperor when he wasn't paying attention. Thus, Obesis became the new member of the Senate, and Marjola gained a high position as well. However, she wanted Obesis to assassinate Burns next.
Sweet jumping Jupiter! What more do you want? We started at the bottom, and now we're one rung from the top. It's a natural stopping point. Will you never be satisfied?
But during the emperor's coronation ceremony a few days later, Marjola orchestrated a poisoning plot. Burns died as a result. Marjola bribed the Senate members and nominated her son to inherit the throne.
He was born rich, so he got to be good at business.
But Obesis knew that her son wasn't fit to be king. Soon, the newly crowned emperor, Batigula, declared war on the sea god Neptune. The war caused significant losses. Batigula then began massive construction projects to build high walls to defend against foreign invaders. He dissolved the Senate and used acid to eliminate his opponents. He abused his power to oppress the common people, which led to widespread discontent across the empire. Obesis could no longer tolerate Batigula's true nature and exposed him.
And overthrow this madman!
Blasphemy! Seize him! For your heresy, Father, I sentence you to be eaten by the lions.
Why are we here?
They said I could bring a couple of belongings.
Hey, this is where we made our freedom pact, remember? The one you refused to honor for 20 years?
Obesis regretted his past actions, but just then, his daughter Lysandra came to take him away.
I'm not going to run.
Because you physically can't?
Yes, mostly. But also because we have to stop Artigula and save the Republic. Are you fellas with me?
No.
Obesis looked at the weapons in the corner. The next day, he walked toward the gladiatorial arena once again. He stared at Batigula on the platform, then began to taunt him with words. Seeing this, Batigula decided to fight Obesis to the death. Using his physical advantage, Obesis quickly defeated Batigula.
Kill the god! Kill the god! Obi, please, spare our boy!
What?
Sic semper this, you fat load.
Thus, both of them fell. Marjola finally realized her mistakes. After Obesis died, a statue was erected in his honor, but the Roman Empire gradually fell.